Okay, so like, give me an example of what Jade might do that's real. I hear y'all having a conversation. I want to be a part of it. Come on, tell me. I won't tell nobody else. I promise. Come on.
She goes through boy problems.
She goes through a lot of boy drama, but we don't go through boy drama in real life, do we?
Yeah.
No, never. Nobody has any boy drama. Come on, for real.
Yes, we do.
But she thinks before she acts.
She thinks before she acts. Now, that's what I like about The Fight. The Fight was my very first novel, and I was telling these lovely young ladies that I actually started writing Drama High when I was in graduate school, sitting in class, very angry, very angry, that I was in this educational psychology class, and we're talking about all the different things that affect children that are in the school system and blah, 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 blah. All white teachers, all white students. I'm the only person of any type of color in the classroom.
I'm not.
And they're telling me what's going on in our mind. They're telling me what's going on in our hood. They're telling me what's going on in my school when I leave every day and go teach in LA Unified School District. And what I had to say didn't count, because again, I'm what? The only one. I was the only one who got out with my master's in a year from UCLA because I was tired. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I'd been in UCLA for 5 years. And so my point is this. I started writing in class, 4-hour long psychology course. Whew, yeah, bring back memories. I'm sitting there and I'm writing. And it became a poem called In the Mind of an Angry Black Schoolchild. And as I'm writing, at first it was a boy. And then the more I'm writing, I'm talking about the dissemination of, how women are treated and how girls are treated in the classroom versus boys, and how girls are steered towards a particular, type of look, and we're supposed to be a certain type of way. And so I started getting angrier and angrier. And I'm just writing. And then one night, I'm reading over my writings, I'm reading over the poem, and it was too long to be a poem, right? Where's the poetry teacher? Don't we stop at a certain point with a poem? Unless it's the Iliad. I mean, literally, you're supposed to stop, though, right? Yeah. And it's supposed to have some sort of form. You can either be prose, but you have to have some sort of consistency. And it didn't. It was just too much. It was like it was becoming chapters. And so I was like, if it's becoming chapters, then maybe it's a what?
A novel.
A book. Maybe it's a novel. And so I keep writing. And I'm going through names. And at the time, I was in love with Janet Jackson. And so, JJ. And my boyfriend at the time had the initials JJ. And so, here comes that was, what her name was going to be, but I didn't have the name yet. And as I'm writing, her mother ended up having green eyes, and then her grandmother ended up having green eyes, but Jade's eyes are brown. And so I said, well, maybe they named her Emerald or something like that. And Jade came up, because jade is a very powerful stone. In acupuncture, in Eastern mythology, it's a very powerful stone. So that's how we get Jade. And Jade ends up being this angry little black schoolchild. But instead of being angry, she ends up being powerful. Instead of being powerless and hopeless, she ends up being strong. And she's unstoppable almost. So tell me some of the things that you can relate to in the character.